Inflation and interest rates. Okay, people are always asking me, what's inflation going to do to us? What does this mean? What are we going to be dealing with? And all this stuff. So inflation is the enemy of interest rates, basically. That sounds pretty rough though, right? Enemy of interest rates. But so how it works is that the feds have a couple things that they can mess with to be able to keep the economy from going into an inflationary world, right? Like we're in right now. So what we hit in 2022 is a 40-year high of inflation. But there was a lot of stimulus money that went out, gas prices, because of gas prices, we have higher food prices, house prices have went crazy, rents have went crazy, all kinds of things have happened right there. So what we're looking at with inflation is the feds have to take action to stop inflation. So the first thing that they do to take action is they start raising their Fed fund rate. And so that's what they've already started to do. They started to raise that so that we're paying higher rates on short-term loans. That doesn't always push over to long-term loans. But what they did during COVID to stop all this, or to stimulate the economy, is they started putting a lot of money into mortgage-backed securities. So now, on top of raising the Fed fund rate, they're starting to pull out of what they did to put into mortgage-backed securities. So that's what's causing our interest rates on the 30-year, 15-year fix, which would be considered long-term rates. That's what's causing them to start moving up, is because the feds are starting to pull out of what they did with the mortgage-backed securities. So I know this is going to be a short video, but when you're looking at inflation, that's the one thing that it does. Well, it affects a lot of stuff, but it definitely causes rates to move higher. Right now, we're kind of looking at higher gas prices, higher interest rates, and higher house prices. But when you're looking at an overall view of things, rates are what they were before COVID started, but they're still good rates. I remember one day people were thinking this was the best rate they could find, and then COVID hit, and now all of our perceptions have changed. We're still looking at really good rates right now. So, it's still a very good time to get into houses. And to be honest with you, the rates moving up a little bit hasn't stopped the housing market in any way right now. It's still super hot out there. So if you have any other questions, if you want me to run numbers for you, with what the rates are today, so we can kind of see where you're comfortable and where your payment needs to be on a house, by all means, let's get you out of that rental house, or get you out of the small house that you're in into something bigger, or cash out the equity into what you're in and get you into something different. There's a lot of different ways to look at it. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to run numbers for you. And if you've liked this video, I would love you so much if you liked and subscribed to my page. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.